Hello everyone, my name is Alberto and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a very quick series of videos, tutorials on the basics of crochet. And we're gonna start with the chain stitch. The chain stitch is the foundation of crochet and it starts with a loop. So the way I do it is I wrap the yarn around my fingers and pick it up from behind it, like so. And then insert the crochet hook in there, and then you can tighten the loop pulling on the strings because it's sort of adjustable. So that's where you're gonna start. So the way you hold the yarn is fairly important, but I feel like everyone has their own specific way. Ideally, you would hold with your pinky finger the yarn to give some tension and pull it from the index finger. As you can see, I'm holding the base of the loop with my thumb and my ring finger. And then with my index, I keep the yarn right behind. So with the crochet hook, I can go pick up the yarn, slightly twist it, so the yarn is not gonna slip away, and pull it through. And that forms one chain of the chain stitch. Every little chain is one single stitch. The usable stitches, let's say, are 3. It has 2 parallel one and one on the other side. You are gonna stitch mainly on the one on the other side, which is in the middle. This is why it gets important to keep a consistent tension. When you're doing a chain stitch, usually you want it slightly looser because otherwise it's going to be very difficult to push the crochet hook in the little loops where you need to make the new stitches. So doing it again, we're gonna start with our loop. We're gonna keep our tension the way we prefer, pull the yarn through, form a chain. This is an example of very high tension, and this is a looser tension. You can see in the final product how the first stitches are very tight and the others are softer and bigger. This gives them more elasticity and they're a lot easier to work with. So when you'll go to put your crochet hook in, it's easy and it slides in very simply. While if we're gonna try on the tighter ones, it's gonna be a lot more difficult. It's still doable, so you can still recover it if you've done a very long chain and you don't want to take it apart, but it's gonna be a lot more difficult and give you a lot more stress. Here you can probably see better the 2 different sides of the chain. One is the one where you'll stitch in, and the other is gonna be the finish of your product. So as a little tip to keep consistency, the best way to do is to use the width of your crochet hook if you have one of these that are all the same width. So what you'll do is you'll do your normal chain stitch and then you'll push the hook a lot more in, because usually when you do them faster you tend to do a lot on the tip, but if you push the crochet hook in, the stitch is gonna gain the width of the crochet hook and it's gonna keep it very consistent. So you're not gonna end up having larger stitches, smaller stitches, and with your stitches looking a bit wonky. So this is my quick explanation on the chain stitch. I hope it was useful for you and easy to understand. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, it's a great help, and I'll see you next time. Bye!